2024, but this is a timeless reading. So whenever you see this, you're supposed to. Let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, spirit animals, source, God, universe. Thank you so much for the way that you always lead me to an answer, to a solution, or one finds its way to me, Spirit. Things always work out as they're supposed to. And even when they don't work out how I think that they will, there's always some other way, some loophole, some bright idea, some aha moment that shifts my perspective or shifts the outcome or whatever it is that I'm going through. I pray the same for my soul tribe. Please allow me to tap in and just see whatever messages we have at this time that the collective needs to hear. Please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. There's this energy of feedback, okay, or a response coming in kind of late or later than you would have liked, okay, later than you would like. You know, you would like a quick response, or you would like things to roll in a lot faster. For some of you, there's this energy of feeling as if you want something more than someone else does. Hey, I did this work. Hey, you said you wanted this. Hey, I'm waiting to connect further. I'm waiting to give you this. I'm waiting to hear more feedback. I haven't heard anything from you. Okay, someone could be doing this with you, or you could be doing this with someone else. And there could be some frustration with a delayed response. Okay? Anyway, this Two of Cups is out here. A lot of energy of having to figure out what's valuable, what's the priority, okay? How much energy you can spend on one thing or the other, having to ration out your energy, or this is your money, okay? Choose what you're going to spend it on, you know, wisely. Choose what you're going to bring. Choose your valuables wisely. There is limited space, limited resources, okay? A limited amount of money that you can spend on something, or a limited amount of space that you have, okay? You have to hurry up. There's a limited amount of time before seats fill up, even for some of you. But what's more important to me, this or that? And it being interesting, because this feels like someone who's very attached to everything, or everyone. Everyone ain't your baby. Everything ain't your baby. Everything ain't your responsibility, but very much approaching every situation this way, you know, or every person you encounter this way. Please be mindful of this. But there's some stress, there's some worry. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles here. So, you know, some stress and some worry. I feel like someone has worked really fucking hard. Someone is exhausted. You know, even potentially numb to the situation of what they got going on. You know, I feel like someone lacks feeling. Okay, lacks feeling, or someone is a bit numb or kind of stuck in the situation. You would think someone barefoot in the snow, right, would be reacting differently, or be taking some sort of precautions to shield themselves, cover themselves, put something between them and the snow. Someone kind of feels like frozen in freeze state, you know. Deer in headlights kind of vibes, you know, about the simplest thing, the simplest solutions, overwhelming them, or, you know, paralyzing them in fear, paralyzing them, period, having them, I'm hearing someone's catatonic, someone goes a bit catatonic even, okay, do with that what you will. But, okay, so I just feel like someone is very much combating lack mentality, combating, you know, feeling as if they're losing so much during a period of transition, instead of, you know, may very well be losing, but needing to release to receive. and struggling with the perception or the perspective that they want to come from, you know, when handling this. Meanwhile, underneath that, man, this 9 of coins is so loud to me with these watermelons, because it's like you take this one watermelon and you cut it in half and you see all of these seeds. Look at all of these watermelons here around him, right? And then he cuts this just one of them open, and look at all of the seeds and how many more watermelons can be made from just one of these. It's really giving me, you know, someone having streams of income, or, you know, blessings or opportunities or valuables that they don't even realize are valuable. This is like, you know, 9 boxes of things, and inside this one box are so many valuables, so many things, but you do have left. Every single thing in here is of value. Every single thing inside this box, okay? This could also be other offerings you've made, other streams of income that you have, not realizing that there are opportunities within opportunities that you already have or have created for yourself. If only you can see it, if only you can shift your perspective, if only you can get out of a funk, if only you can figure out how to make the best with, you know, with what you got. I also just feel like something has longer shelf life than you give it. Could be like a watermelon or like a pumpkin, although I don't know how long a watermelon shelf life is, but do it that way you will. Something's kind of been sitting there waiting for you to tend to it, get back to it, do something with it, and you kind of put it on the shelf or on the back burner for a really long time. It's not outdated, it's not expired, right? You know, it's not too late kind of vibes. Anyway, whatever you feel like, you know, 8 of Wands, a lot of communication today, fast communication today coming in, conversations that you potentially weren't even expecting having. Some of you are, there's some talk about who may be coming to see you, flying, who may be flying in, travel, who may be coming towards you. Um, Someone may go on some sort of trip waiting for them to return. Okay, could be a thing. Um, Having the funds for this, making sure you have the gas for this. Okay, someone's someone's weed is on the way. Someone's blunts are on the way. Someone's smoke is on the way. Okay, someone's motivation is on the way. Like, but I just feel like without all of the hard work. So again, here we are again with like her hands and her feet being bruised, and so I really feel someone being really overworked, working really hard, and feeling as if they have nothing to show for it, right? And this 8 of Pentacles out here with the 8 of Wands, I just feel like a very abundant energy. 8:08 on the clock as I look up at the fucking video. Boom, like an 8:08. Okay, very abundant energy coming through, um, without someone having to kill themselves, overwork themselves, and still ends up with nothing when it's all said and done, right? It really allows someone to look a little closer, shift their perspective about what they do, and actually what I do really is worth it, or I have moments of ease or being blessed for how I show up, right? Like, that balance is necessary. Someone really is a hard worker, but someone is such a hard worker that they know that things can come, they need to know that things can come to them with ease as well. Okay? Someone is always in a constant state of survival mode, constant state of having to figure it out more than people realize. Okay, a lot of energy of showing up with a smile on your face, or better than people, you know, better than doing better, looking like you're doing better than people expect you to be. Okay, or looking like you're doing better than you actually are in the face of others, in front of others, for others, you know, as to not affect their energy or make them feel down, or let them, make them worry, or make them feel like you can't take it all. That part too. I can handle it, I can hold it. Don't worry about you. Don't worry about having to hold yourself back for me. I'll just hold myself back for you. Who says you have to do it? You know, still feeling like what you got going on is a bit much or too much, or people have trained you this way, and so I'll hold back all I got going on, and I'll be able to take everything you throw at me, just so I make sure not to make you feel like you're not too much. Hey, love. Thank you, love. 3 of Swords in reverse. Don't do that to yourself. Stop. Don't do that to yourself, you know? Ten of Wands out here in reverse. You don't have to take that on. I also just really feel like, stop taking an opportunity to be such, stop always going above and beyond to be such a blessing in other people's lives, who don't return who don't return that energy, or who look the other way, when you're kind of in need, or in distress, in need of help, support, through whatever transition that you're going through, so whatever move you're going through, whatever move you're making, or transition that you're in your life. I just feel like a lot of energy around being the one who's always there for those people who don't reciprocate, but there also being people in your life who absolutely show up for you, or go above and beyond to do things for you that they don't have to, and you missing an opportunity to be there for those people who could really use some support because you're so jaded from the others who didn't reciprocate. Well, so-and-so did me wrong, and they never fucking poured back into me the way I poured back into them, so I'm never showing up like this again. Don't let people change your heart, because, the divine really putting people in your life who would absolutely go above and beyond for you, or who do go above and beyond for you, and need assistance at this time, and they're not getting it, okay? They're not receiving it. Sesame seeds are really loud. I don't know why this is so important, but I'm looking at the leftover from this oil that I've made, and the sesame seeds are like screaming at me. Okay, this is prosperity oil too. Do it that way you will. Anyway, feels like, when it's all said and done, there's a beautiful new beginning happening, and all works out, or someone just, it hits different when you have someone that you can look at and go, it's not always going to be like this. And you're going through your shit, and I'm going through my shit, but it ain't always going to be like this. We might not have control over what's going on right now, okay, but we have control over how we handle it, how we respond to the things that life throws at us. We have control over the connections that we build for ourselves, and the village that we have for ourselves, so that we can rely on who we need to rely on. We can weather the storm together. Okay, that part too. This feels like a whole download for those who are dealing with the aftermath of the last hurricane that just happened, and those who are preparing for the next hurricane that is coming. Okay, do it that what you will. Prayers to everyone who needs them. Anyway, I love y'all.